So we're looking at it still being the 20th. Actually, you guys rested, so it is now the 20th of Myrtle. And we've had a changing of the guard as Kane Mortrose and Meld have caught up to the party searching for the lost expedition, while Oranus and Alfernog and who am I forgetting?
Mr. Oinkers is not with us.
That's right.
Leo.
And Leo, yes, Leo, have decided to hang out here and rest a while you guys continue on. So you guys have rejoined up. No sooner than your 6-hour rest ends, then you hear a distinct click as the orb is placed onto the pedestal by Asius.
Of course.
Oh, this is where you are. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Did you hear that sound?
Where'd it come from?
What have you been doing down here? What is this place?
We can explain later. We've got a little trouble.
What are these sticky shields on the ground?
Like I said.
Alright, lead the way. I guess it's that time again.
You guys can hear boiling or a fizzing sound from the water far down below you. As bubbling up from the depths comes the Temple of Treasure. Give me a second, because this is a involved process I have to do here.
Not a problem.
All right. You guys hear a yelp of glee and then a splash after everything goes calm and quiet.
Which direction did that splash come from and all the bubbling?
This direction.
The stairs. Gotta take the stairs.
All right, fine. We'll take the
Are we
stairs.
in a hurry?
Ooh, it's dark over here. I think I must
In
cast
a little
light.
bit of one, yes. We we lost an orb. That's goes to a treasure room.
It's always a damned orb, isn't it?
Always an orb.
Oh, there's an orb. I cast light on cast light on my dagger. Why the heck not?
I do
Hold
the
on.
same on my spear.
Could you cast that spell over here, please? As she readies her crossbow.
Oh, we can't see down
That's-
there.
I can see.
You have to play pretend that you can't. It's
Oh,
outside
can't
of your
see.
Yeah.
Oh,
vision
yeah.
range.
Yeah.
Then,
But you guys can circle around down the spiral stairs.
She
Hey.
still asks Dibble with her crossbow ready.
All right, I'll do that. Put
So
on a bolt
where is light being cast?
on his bolt or whatever. I'm assuming he's gonna shoot it somewhere so that it lights wherever.
I see.
Uh-huh. And then shoots it over the ledge somewhere here.
I couldn't see at this point.
See how big it is? That is a large crossbow.
Okay.
Just like in the distance for a moment so we can see how big this place is.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
let that light stay there for a while.
In that case, it would go. Yeah, it's got a range of 320. So let me move that. Make it a little bigger so I can at least click on it. All right, are you guys watching?
Trying to.
The light arcs out
Like
over the
giving
water
a look over as we run.
and lands in amongst some coins and treasure in the temple.
Whoa.
All right, we are in a hurry.
Yeah. Get moving. Wish I had a haste spell. Okay, that's.
Can I cast Light My Spirit? Ben? Is that alright?
Yeah, I don't have that here, do I?
No.
Who else needs light?
I'm gonna do sacred weapon, the sacred thingy.
Gracias.
Okay. Now that we know where that's at over there, I want light on my dagger so I can see where I'm going.
Okay.
So then that light will go out over there.
Right. Okay, there's your dagger.
Ding.
And
Slow down, guys. I'm coming.
I didn't look far enough. There's a flaming sword I should be giving you.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. That's fancy.
There you go. Anybody I missed? Anybody else need light?
I think there's plenty going on right now. Light-wise.
Well, how do we get over to there?
Swim.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna shout out, Asias! Over the water.
Now we know where he's at.
Made new friends.
All right. You want to shoot another bolt over there? Because I'll cast light on that. Take it off my dagger.
Don't see why not. She loads the new crossbow bolt.
All right. Take the light off the dagger. Put it on the bolt.
And she shoots it in the distance towards where they're looking.
I had deleted the other bolt. I thought we were done with it. Give me a second.
All right.
I mean, it just happens in a couple of sections, so you can really just describe something.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it over there for now. I mean,
Okay, so there's your light. We have initiative from everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing Lorelei.
Oh, sorry. Thought it went.
It's her.
This place have some sort of mechanism that'll help us here?
I don't think so. From this ledge here, how far is it to the water? Is it like are we high up?
Okay, got Lorelei's sword counter. Turn counter round 1. Sorted correctly. You guys are right on the actually the edge of this platform that you're on is beveled down, so it's a nice slope, gentle slope into the water.
Sorry.
Okay, so the last thing that happens is a bolt gets fired out to here, to the far side, which means I got to take away your knife dibble. I'm going to set it here, turn it off.
All right.
And that's where we're at this point. Meld, what are you doing?
Is the platform high up?
On the far side, it has a lip about a foot up. It wouldn't be too hard to grab and hoist yourself up and over on the temple.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, Meld's gonna jump in.
Okay. The water would seem completely black and actually reflects the light. Can't see anything under.
Alright. Meld's gonna put his bardiche on his back, tuck it into his cloak, and jump in.
Okay.
And with a dash.
Okay. You surface at that point, or you're kind of, what is it, like a breaststroke you're doing across there?
Yep.
As soon as you get to that point, you can see a weird scaly arm flop up and over the ledge as Astia starts climbing up out of the water, whispering, "The treasure."
Indeed.
And he will leap up and over into here. He glares back. You guys see him glare for a moment over his shoulder and flings the bolt out, splashes into the water. And in that moment, you see as the bolt drops into the murky depths, you catch sight of something live and long swimming through the water just for a moment. And then suddenly the water comes up over the lip of the platform you guys are on, wraps around your legs, and tries to drag you in.
The water itself does that?
The water itself.
Oh!
Now I need all of you on the platform to make a strength save.
Oh, fuck.
Lorelei, you're good. Kane, you're good. Mortrose, you're good. Anders, you're good. Dibble, you're good.
Whew.
So that happened. Kane?
I'm very apprehensive now. But
Jump on in.
I can do it. I'm gonna swim and dash as far as I can, which is
Half your speed.
is there a half speed? So I'm
Yeah.
going to be able to go 30 feet.
Right. A
Alrighty.
spacebar trick will help you out on that. But yeah, 30 feet out. No check, it's pretty calm water. Right. Well, right now it's just a ripple from that pool coming up and out.
I take it that gangrel creature isn't with you guys?
No. He's
still
trying to
doing
stay.
this.
Yeah.
Yep, I follow the crazy one into the water.
Okay. Give me a second here. Kane, you feel something ripple past your feet when you're at that point. It darts up out of the water, its wings spread as it catches the air, and leaps up into the space in between.
Roar!
Shuma, I presume.
Kane's eyebrows raise as he sees what just passed him.
It didn't seem to notice you, Kane. It darts forward to here through the air. And give me a second. Wow. And well, that's the sound you hear.
Yes.
As it cranes its neck back and then shoots it forward, its mouth gaping open as a gout of acid splashes out at Anders and Lorelei. I need both of you to make a dexterity save.
So that was a sword. Damn it.
Well, Hopefully I don't critically fail it.
Anders, you take that one full in the chest, 21 acid damage. Lorelei, you do dodge aside, taking half of it, 10 acid damage.
Alright. That's nice.
Oh, fuck.
Sthoma continues to leap into the air. He comes up to that point, spits the gout of acid, and continues to flap up, and will be 20 feet up in the air, including the move he had to go through the water. Back a ways to. Whoops. To there. Is arcing up and out. Dibble.
I'm not even mad about that.
Oh wow, he dropped you that quick? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess that kind of settles what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to back off here a little bit. Kind of behind the pedestal. And cast Healing Word on our guy over here that got dropped. Okay. Double says a short joke with the final word. The target is healed for. Where is it?
5.
Oh,
I got it.
5.
Alright, lose one of those spells. That is a bonus action, so you still got an action.
Yep. Let's see here. For that action, it will be a hiding action. So I'm gonna try to hide behind this thing.
Okay. Yeah, that pedestal is about 4 feet high. The base itself, and then the orb just sets right in the center of it, this little depression.
Okay.
Okay. Anders.
I'm gonna stand up for half my movement, and I'm going to walk ever slowly, 15 feet back. And what can I do? That's interesting. Okay, can I say something to Sthoma? Is what I
can.
Can I do a knowledge check on Sthoma, actually? To see, like, nature.
Yep, I rolled it for you. You don't know much about dragons, it turns out.
Okay, I don't know much about dragons. I will not say anything then. Nice. Thank you. Let me save my spells. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on it. For now. Probably not.
That does not hit. You see a skeletal hand plink against the black scales of the dragon.
Alright. Neat.
Mortros.
I would very much like to make a knowledge check to see what Mortros knows about it.
Okay. You know that it is a dragon. You know that, as you could already tell, the scales are very thick, very difficult to pierce. You already know that it has acid breath. It is a black dragon.
Yep. And would she know anything about any weaknesses? Vulnerabilities?
I can. With the check that you made, you were not aware of any weaknesses or vulnerabilities. You can
Gotcha.
tell that it is not particularly strong or bright.
Gotcha. Well, Mortros will go, this is my supposed heritage then, and flick her wand at the thing with an orb that erupts into fire.
That is a crit, so roll another 3d8. 48.
I
So
think
7
that's
spell.
yeah. It should have been 4d8 actually.
It was. Let's roll another 48.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, the macro works. I just had to look to see how many and what level you cast it at. Okay.
And once that erupts into flame, she's going to flick her wand again as a quicken spell does the same. Here's the second one. Again, fire.
All right. Another fire arcs out and hits the dragon.
And once that's done, she tries to get some measure of cover behind this pillar, whatever she can get.
Okay. Lorelei.
Well, I'm gonna. Shit. I have nothing I can do to attack that dragon. I'm gonna put my sword away and jump in. Swim at half speed, is that what it is?
Yeah. If you have a shield on, I'll need an athletics check.
Okay. Well, I rested in the morning, so I probably wouldn't have had it on.
That's fine. I didn't ask, so if you don't have it on, that's okay. All right. Half your speed out into the water.
Yep.
Meld.
That's a dash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you move
Meld
there,
will-
yeah.
Hop on up there and attack whatever that thing is. That's what Meld's good at.
Yeah. Looks to me like it's in total dark, so disadvantage, but it still hits.
And he's gonna do a menacing attack on it. Try to menace it, scare it. Tell it its dragon doesn't like it.
It squawks in terror at you.
And then I'll hit it with the butt end. Bring my Bardiche around and smack him in the head.
All right. Crack him again. You feel him falling away. You hear the jingling of coins as he drops back from you.
And,
Sorry. That second
let's
attack
see.
had disadvantage. It did not hit. So you hear the jingling of coins as he falls away from you, and your butt end smashes into those coins.
All right, and that's all.
All right. You hear him jingling through the treasure there. He turns and fixes you with a nasty glare. Make a con save as you feel a rot in your stomach. 13 necrotic damage.
Oof.
That should be.
Damn.
Alright.
Thank you.
Montrose, you have angered Sthoma. You hear the dragon roar again.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you hear. Give me a second.
Well, that's not intimidating at all.
And then you hear.
Brilliant.
As waterborne bugs leap into the air around you and Dibble and Anders. You can see them there on the
Okay.
map.
Son of a bitch.
Basically, that whole platform is surrounded by swarming insects. I need three of you to make a Constitution save. Montrose, you pass and take 5 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
Dibble, you pass quite well. You've got some cover as well, so you take 2 piercing damage. I'll cut you in half twice. Anders, you also pass it, take 5 piercing damage.
Oh.
KO. Anders drops. That puts you at 0. So no death saves or anything. You just have bugs running into your nose and mouth, but you aren't bleeding out. Kane.
Alright, I don't really have light here. I'm still fuzzy on how to work that thing. But I can dash and swim to the ledge here. Do I have enough movement to pull myself up as well?
You got 5 feet left? Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. That'll be my, I guess, since I'm in complete darkness.
Yep. Okay. You guys see Sthoma catch the wind, or not the wind, but flap furiously up and out into the darkness. The last you see of her, as you catch a glimpse, she arcs up and then down and darts back into the water. Dibble.
Okay, are these bugs still here? Like,
Yes.
gnawing at us and stuff?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to grab my guy here and I'm going to grab him and try to drag him up the platform here away from all this stuff.
Make your athletics check, because he's a size bigger than you.
Okay, let's see here. Athletics, oh, just a strength check for me.
Yep.
Not.
Do it your best. I can't budge him.
Myself back over here. Well, if I can't move him, I'm not gonna stay in the bugs. So yeah, I'm gonna still be over here.
Sure.
I'm like, I can't move him, so screw it. Sorry. That's it.
Okay. The light of that spear would... No, the light of the spear has a duration, doesn't it? It's not concentration. My mistake. It stays. Okay. That's it for Dibble then, alright. Anders, at this point, the bugs do inflict 3 more points of damage, so now you are taking death saves and such. Start a next turn. Mortros.
Well, she's obviously one of the few that can fight this thing at range, so she is going to move to the ledge where it went. She's going to ready her wand for when it appears, and she is going to lure it out by saying in Draconic, "I am a daughter of black dragon blood. Fight me, dragon."
Make an intimidate check. Okay. Is that it?
That is it for now.
Okay. Lorelei. You're muted.
I guess I'm swimming just to there, and that's a double move. I'm too far away to get up.
Meld.
Meld will run after the little thing and attack it.
Nice. Bury your Bardiche into its chest. Or however you want to describe it, it's your crit.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to chop its head off.
It's hard to tell where his head is since he has no neck. But you slam it into his scaly body and purplish blood splatters out.
And I'll try to trip it with it, like go down at the last moment, trying to bring him to the ground.
He makes the save and keeps his feet, dances over the Bardiche to try to trip him.
And I'll spin around and try to get him with the butt end.
All right. That when you crack him, punctures his eye. You hear his neck snap. He falls into a heap and stops moving.
Sweet. And I'll stand on top of the treasure. That'll be it.
Plant your bardiche like a flag.
Montrose, the water leaps up all over the lip of the platform. Make a strength save as it tries to pull you into the water.
Gotcha.
All right, you make the save. I gotta check rules to see if you automatically fail strength saves while you're incapacitated. Because Anders would be affected by that.
At least it pulls me out of the bugs. Now I'm drowning.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bad to worse, I don't know. Yeah,
That's definitely worse.
incapacitated, unconscious, incapacitated. It does drop whatever it's holding, so the spear would be dropped for what that's worth. Strength and dex saves, you automatically fail. So you are pulled 20 feet out into the water.
Yep.
And you guys see Anders bob for a moment at the surface, just his shoulder blades.
GG, guys. Good game.
It's not over yet.
King.
Well, now we're sort of separated from the party. We're over here. We got baited by the treasure as planned. What's this? What do
I
we
would
got?
like to use my ready action to dive after Anders.
Sure.
I'm also not very.
Or try to
I
even
don't wanna
prevent
jump
him
back
from
in.
falling off if that's possible.
Go ahead and finish your turn, Kane. And we'll see.
So,
Can I pull Lorelei up?
Yeah. You can grab. Yep.
And then that was that an interaction with environment or an action?
It would be an action to grab. Yeah.
All right. Then I will pull out one sword and ready a torch to light it next turn.
Sure.
And that'll end it.
I have an unlit torch. Right there it is. Okay. Montrose, make a dex check to see if you're fast enough to grab Anders as he slid off. You were not fast enough, so you can swim after him.
gotcha.
Okay. Montrose, as you're going to grab. Sorry, Dibble, it's not. It looks like it's your
Oh.
turn. It's actually
Oh,
Stoma's
go
turn,
ahead.
but
Sorry.
he's on GM layer. Sorry. Montrose, you hear this echoing through the cavern. As Sthoma leaps up out of the water here and fixes you both with another gout of acid.
Great.
Ugh.
I need a dexterity save. Well, Anders, you automatically fail dexterity saves.
Good night, guys.
What's your hit point total?
17.
Yep. Anders
Yep.
has expired. It was 20 acid damage.
Neat.
And I'm in the water now. Fantastic.
So 10 acid damage to Montrose, yep.
Ouch.
And Sthoma leaps back beneath the waves.
Ah, that cheap bastard.
Now, Devil, your turn.
Well, kind of precludes what I was gonna do to try to help him, but let's see here. I think what I will do here is, well, let me get my duplicate out, because that's gonna happen. I'll go ahead and put my duplicate over here.
Sorry, where did you put the duplicate?
Right over here. It'd be up to 30 feet away.
Those bugs did dissipate as well. Sorry.
Okay, not a problem. Okay, and let's see here. And damn it. What to do. 'Cause I don't see him, that's the issue. I'm gonna stay my ass up here though, because he keeps pulling people in the water. Nah, I think I'll save that for when. Yeah, there's really nothing out there. So I'll just kind of have Dibble kind of come out here and kind of be like the fake Dibble, and saying like, come on, face me, you coward. Just kind of mess with them.
Roll that intimidate. And what language are you saying it in?
Common.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Oh, I guess for my person, I'm gonna hide up here on the steps.
Yeah, go ahead and do that and get your stealth number out there for me. Or Troy's.
All right.
Well, as Anders half dissolves in her hands, she tries to hurriedly make her way back to the shore. Any check to climb up on the platform?
That one on acrobatics, since it is slippery and rounded. You're good. You're up.
Right. And she'll start moving towards the stair for at least maybe a bit of cover from the ledges. And ready her wand again.
Okay. The swimming was at half speed, so I think you probably would have been 20 feet to get to about here, so you'd have 10 left.
10
You're close, so maybe just right
behind the pillar or something.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a boss fight, I gotta be a little exact. Lorelei.
Yep.
You're muted.
As always, I thank Sir Kane for helping me up, and I will go ahead and bring out my flaming sword. And prepare for the dragon to come, where I can bash its brains.
So you're ready?
I'm going to go ahead and just kind of move over here and ready an action, because Meld, Kane, dead thingy, yeah. I'll just ready.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm gonna hold on. There's my ready. I'll do Shield of Faith as a bonus.
Nice.
And
I'll
then
let you get all that work done.
Yep.
Mel, go ahead.
Mel will begin covering his wounds and agates, and then stand by Lorelei with his blade ready. That'll be it.
Mel, I'm gonna rules lawyer you a little bit. I looked up the stuff on the Spellless Ranger. I think you can only do your healing poultice if you have an hour to apply it.
It's an hour to create the poultice, isn't it?
Both, yes. So I was reading up so that I was a little more familiar. But I'll double check on that just to be sure. Got it right here. Oh, I'm sorry, not an hour. 1 minute applying a poultice to a wounded humanoid creature. Thereby expending its use, it gains 1d6 hit points. It's not an action, but it is a minute to apply.
Oh, alright. In that case, I'm going to pull out a javelin and ready in action.
Okay. I thought I should be brushed up on that. There you go. Okay. Mortros, as you're standing there, half hidden behind that pillar. Second. A black orb appears around you, completely blocking your sight.
Can I use my readied action to try and move out of it?
Yes.
towards where I thought the stairs were. I
Move
can't
you out?
move my token for that.
You
Yeah,
can
thank
now.
you.
Yep. All right.
And take over there.
All right. Kane.
First things first, I light my torch. Now, is there anywhere within the gold pile I can rest it so it'll stand burning?
Yeah, the gold pile's probably tall enough for that. How about right here in this thick spot? Or you
Okay.
ping where you want it. Be anywhere in your reach. Right in the center. All right.
And if I have enough action, I will pull out my other sword to be dual wielding.
Cool. All right.
And that'll do it.
Got your 2 swords out. All right. Okay. Let me measure. There we go. Sthoma leaps up out of the water, up and over the walkway that you guys are on, and back down into the water on the far side. And when he is here, breathes another gout of acid. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but that is on Dibble and Mortrose. It's pretty dark
he
there.
saw
Do I
me.
have any cover for lying on the staircase there?
So he saw me hidden.
Or is it like straight down? Yeah.
Let me make sure that I've got my paperwork done. Yep, he did see you. He has blind sight, for what it's worth there, Dibble.
Dang it.
He would have done like he would have come around here and then saw you at the last minute and
Yep.
like, did this weird veer. Okay. And so I'll actually take some of his move off and put him back a little bit because he is dipping back into the water at that point. I'm going to draw him back a little bit. Wow, Zamp, you got or Meld?
Another con save?
Let's give it a second. Yep, Meld takes a shot. Nice, okay. Dibble and Mortrose, you have a moment where, yep, the javelin arcs out and hits Sthoma. He roars in pain. Yep. Sorry about that. Okay, hopefully nobody else saw that, Sam. Thanks for that, by the way. Sthoma arcs up and over. The javelin hits it, causes pain. Dibble and Mortrose, you will have advantage on your dex saves, as Sthoma is knocked off course pretty bad.
Oh,
You both-
sorry, didn't mean to click it twice.
You both make the save. It is 11 acid damage.
Oy, oy, oy.
And Mortrose is down.
So 11 is half.
11 is half. Yeah, that acid is nasty. And what you're seeing is Sthoma has a very virulent acid. And Sthoma kind of smacks into the side of the wall here and more or less topples into the water right there. Looking bad off. Dibble, you're still alive. It's your turn.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty. Okay. Well, he's not going for.
You could
fake
tell Dibble that
devil.
he was going for Mortrose, of course, because she's the one who intimidated him, and he noticed you at the last moment. That's why you got included in that.
Okay. Do. Where to go? What to do? Dibble is going to back off a little bit more. Over here by the platform. And let's see here. Fake Dibble, which really isn't doing too much, but it's basically gonna kind of hang over, actually kind of go over here. And I'm gonna ready an action for when that fool comes back out again.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's just not cool.
Just be ready. All right, so you're not stealthed, you're on guard and ready. What do you got as weapon?
Yeah.
It could be anything. You got spells too, don't you?
Yeah, I'm spelling it because he's not gonna get close enough for me to use a weapon. So I got my guiding bolt ready for this.
There you go. Gloves are coming off.
Yeah.
All right, Martrose, a death save. Okay. That is blood clotting. Lorelei.
Okay, well I can't see shit. Oops, can't leave that. I'm gonna step about 20 feet here. I still don't know where the dragon's at. We got 10 more feet.
I think you would have heard it go in the water.
Yeah. I had pillars between me though. I couldn't see anything. Okay, well I'm just gonna aim this way. Because that's the last place I kinda remember he was at. But I don't know. I'm gonna take my javelin out to do it.
Throwing a javelin? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin. Because I have nothing else I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? There you are.
All right. Your javelin arcs out over the top of the platform and down, dips into the water.
Sweet.
Here
That was a
report.
good hit too. Does his body float up now?
Can only
Not yet,
hope.
but
That's
you can
not
see
likely.
Dibble, you see a gout of black blood surface.
All right.
That is all I can do.
As soon as he comes up, that's when he's getting it.
Meld.
Meld will stand closer to his ally and yell, "Come face me, beast," throughout the cavern as he takes the dodge action. And that'll be it.
In what language?
Common.
All right. Give me a second here. All right. Meld, Kane, and Lorelei make Constitution saves. Kane, it's 5
I feel
piercing.
great.
Zamp, it's 11 piercing. Sorry, Meld, 11 piercing. And Lorelei, 5 piercing. Kane, your turn.
All right. How do you like to use a bonus action to use Wrathful Smite?
All right.
I'm gonna adjust my movement a little bit this way and ready an action.
All right. I'll put that concentration on you. So you're. What does it look like that you've got a Wrathful Smite in your pocket ready to swing?
Kane utters a small prayer to Savras, and small lights sort of flash on his main hand sword.
Dibble.
Alright, since he didn't come up where I could see him at all, can I have had used my readied action, like right before my actual action? Since it's like,
Yes,
screw it,
to
let me
move.
do something. Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, let me remove that
That's-
darkness, because that expired. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's move back up. Over here. A fake double moves, bonus action over here. It excuse me. It looked like Montrose is doing okay or going out under, or what's the deal?
Montrose looks half melted. You can make I'll make it for you. A wisdom heal check as you glance. Montrose has a bad melted spot from her shoulder down to her midsection, down the side, basically the side of her neck to her rib area is going to have mottled flesh if it heals. At the moment, looks like she's clotting blood and not bleeding out, but hard to tell. Plenty
Alright,
of time to go.
Alright, I'm gonna ready my action again then. Because I'm really kind of inclined to either. I'm afraid if I deal with her and help her out, he's gonna jump out and mess me up again. So I'm just gonna kind of wait here, ready. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Montrose death save. That's a close one.
Yep.
Still bleeding out a little. 1-1. Lorelei. You're muted.
Did I hear if the dragon moved under the water, like saw ripples or anything? Or I guess I'm gonna ask the guys behind me if they saw the dragon move any, because I don't have good eyesight.
Nope.
Mel looks at you in confusion and pain.
So I'm gonna check another javelin in the same area.
Okay. It arcs out. It plinks against the stone right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then splashes into the water.
Okay. And then I'll ask the guys behind me if they're okay, if they're bleeding out or like need any help.
Mel's probably visibly hurt.
Okay. Then I will end my turn right there, but I will go next to Meld in case he needs any assistance soon. Oops.
No.
Mel's gonna get away from these bugs. But
Lorelei, you did end your
Stay.
turn in the bugs, so you take an additional 7 piercing. Okay, Meld, you're out.
I'm gonna take some cover behind this pillar and take out a javelin and ready it. That'll be it.
Okay. Need 2 concentration saves from Lorelei, since I've just remembered. Shield of Faith dissolves. So do the bugs. But the water splashes up and over. Yep, all 3 of you, and quite a bit of the gems as well. Lorelei, Meld, and Kane make strength saves as the water splashes up and pulls the 3 of you and some of the treasure out. Lorelei, you've been pulled. Meld. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking at your con save. You all make your saves. Nobody
I'm gonna
gets pulled.
say.
Kane.
Kane wonders out loud if anyone knows of a way to pull the dragon towards him, or get him to come in this area. But until then, he's just gonna adjust more away from the edge of the water and ready in action again.
All right. Dibble.
So tired of sitting here with my ready to action, and the thing is not popping up where I can see him. Same thing, maintaining my ready to action. That's really all I can do
Okay.
for the time being.
All right. Mortros. And Mortros has expired.
No, he did not crit fail.
You should make those
Yep.
public, Mortros. That was a fumble.
I was like, I know, even if he fails one more time, I could heal him up. I feel terrible. I'm sitting here right here, and I should. You know what? Can I use my ready to action if I see like he's taking his like last little throes of death, and then use my healing word?
Well, let the dice decide. Make a dex check. See if you're fast enough. Yeah, you're fast enough.
Holy shit.
Oh wait, here you go. Sorry, I was a little nervous looking out for that stupid dragon.
For how much is that?
I give you the 3. It was a distracted
Thank
heal.
you.
Lorelei.
I'm moving out of the bugs.
The bugs are gone.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm moving closer to Zamp on this end. Maybe get a better shot. Sorry, Meld. I keep doing that because you did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and healing word him 5. Sorry, lay on hands.
Okay.
And
Meld,
that's
you
it.
can have 5. Meld, your turn.
Well, looks like the dragon didn't do anything, so he's gonna throw away his javelin and so is the light not go into the water at all?
It's a black surface, the water is. Let's see if I got a good picture. I got this picture. You can't see below the water at all, no.
Well, if I were swimming underneath the water like a foot, would I be able to see anything? When I'm
If you had dark vision, I could see some, if you did have it, but it's pretty murky. Some, maybe 5-10 feet. If someone were holding light above you.
all right. Meld will move towards the middle of the platform, and yeah, I guess let's take the dodge action for now.
Okay. Bugs return on Kane and Meld. You both fail your constitution saves, 10 piercing damage.
I'm gonna use my ready to action to lay on hands that 10.
All right. And then it's your turn, Kane.
All right. I'm stepping away from those bugs to be sure. And ready in action again. Hopefully this dragon comes close enough this time.
All right.
Sweet.
Lorelei, that's a dexterity save as the dragon's head erupts out of the water, spewing acid over you. You make the save. It is 9 acid damage.
Okay.
And Sthoma will dip beneath waves again. Devil.
Look on it. See, that's what I mean. As soon as I don't have a ready to action, a guy jumps out the water. Okay. You know what? I will back up. Oops, that's too far. Let me go back to where I was at. Starting up. There we go. I'll back up to there. Fake devil will jump into the water and start swimming. And make sure the distance he is from me, so we're still good. We're still good.
Yeah, what do you got, 120 on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it, because I can cast spells through him, so that's why I got him up.
Nice.
in the,
That's handy. So you're ready still?
Yeah.
Okay, Lorelei?
yeah, ready.
I'm gonna take out a javelin and throw it right around here in that area.
Okay.
Pray I hit them.
Javelin splashes into the water and you get no report.
Sweet. I am stepping back some. I'm not in the bugs, am I? I don't think I am.
No, you're just at the edge.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stay right there. Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Meld.
Mel is going to go back here and ready a javelin.
Ready to. Okay. The cloud of bugs subsides. And water would splash up. Yeah, just enough. Kane, I'd say you're out. You're close enough to the middle. Water splashes up over the edges, trying to grab Lorelei and Meld and pull you into the water. Strength saves. Yep, you're both good. Kane.
Just by curiosity, did Kane notice about how large each of these bug swarms was? In terms of feet wise? I could roll a check for you if you'd like.
Between 15 and 20 feet. You're not sure exactly.
Alright, with that knowledge, Kane's gonna move about right here and ready that action again.
Okay. Devil.
Okay. Yeah, Montrose get a chance to do, I think.
Oh, yeah, I had deleted Montrose when she died.
I'm after Dibble.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, I know I went all the way around. I'm like, I know I healed. Okay. Again, fake devil will continue swimming.
I do think I missed Montrose last round, though, yeah.
And actually, he can go up to 30. So, all right. So he's about 90 feet away from me now. And That's it. Ready to action still.
Mortros.
Okay. Well, she is going to give a quick, very grateful glance at the gnome, and
Halfling. Halfling.
halfling. Sorry, halfling. I will never get it wrong from this day. She is going to crawl. That's half speed, right?
Yes.
Crawl to take cover behind here and hold a ready action for now. She's prone on the ground, trying to stay out of sight from the dragon that's underwater.
Okay. You said ready?
Yep.
Okay. So for a second I thought you were going to pull the orb out and I was going to laugh.
No.
Lorelei.
I am gonna scooch right about there and lay on hands to myself.
Okay.
And that's it.
Meld.
Mel just gonna hold us ready, and that'll be it.
Okay. The bugs re-erupt here. I'm gonna measure, make sure. Yeah, they've got both Meld and Kane.
How is he that he keeps throwing these bugs out?
Ouch. Alright, you both fail saves. Let me roll that. 10 piercing on both. Which I believe Meld drops from. So then, Ken, your turn.
Alright. Kane's running out of ideas here. He's gonna step out of the bugs and kick as much of the treasure into the water as he can.
Nice. I guess a dex check, see how much you can kick?
I can kick a lot.
Yeah, quite a lot of the loot goes spilling out over the edge and into the water, splashes.
Was that an interact with environment so I can
Yeah.
still keep an action? Already in action then.
You hear from somewhere beneath the temple complex. And that is going to be enough, Kane. You've pissed him off enough, he leaps up and out of the water. He was lining up a shot to take out Meld there, but he'll take you instead. He's going to do a flyby on you.
I use my ready to action.
So you, Kane, and Dibble, go ahead with your ready.
And once he's past here, I want to try and fling a spell at him.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Which is going to be lightning damage this time.
Ugh.
Oh, that's the wrong one, sorry.
I think it was the wrong one from Kane as well. You did a compelled duel there. I thought you had Wrathful Smite ready to go.
Oh, Wrathful Smite's a 1 minute.
There we go.
There's a 1 minute duration.
Right. So it's still
Sorry.
active. So what, are
Yeah.
you casting compelled duel instead?
Yeah, I wanted it to
Okay.
stand and fight me as it flew by.
Gotcha. I understand now. Okay. So you do that as you're ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So this may change things a little bit. You guys are, you see it, so let's see what happens here. What does your compelled duel look like? Here's the first
sort
person
of-
to cast it, so I gotta read too.
Yeah. I raise my sword at him, or at her, I think, and say, "Fight me, dragon, it is your fate." And then hopefully it takes the bait.
It does make the save, but I think it says.
I think as it
If it
goes,
succeeds on the saving throw,
disadvantage. I thought the
the spell
disadvantage
doesn't
kept,
restrict
yeah.
its movement. So it says if it succeeds on the saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. Okay.
But I think the disadvantage still stays, if I'm correct.
On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, has disadvantage. So it made the save. Oh. If it succeeds in the save, it doesn't restrict. Okay, so he does. So no matter what, it has disadvantage to attack anyone but you. It can just move freely, right?
To my knowledge, yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
I just don't die on us.
Ooh. However, if any of your friends damages the target, that effect ends.
Oh,
No worries here. My shot went wide.
Okay, so here's what happens. Start from the beginning, so I've got all the ducks in a row here. It swoops over the body of Meld. Kane calls it to duel. That part of it fails, so it does not. It has disadvantage to attack anyone else, but it is going to swipe by and try to bite Kane as it goes by anyway. That bite misses. Then Mortrose hurls a crackling ball of lightning at it, which slams into the dragon midair, and she slides to a stop right there at the ledge, and then with a plop, slithers into the water, dead.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness, because...
Dibble.
Dibble, relieved, dashes forward and gives a hug to Montrose.
She hugged you back like bullshit.
Let's see here. While fake Dibble moves up here at the treasure and like rolls around the treasure. That's it.
All right, Mortrose.
She's just gonna lay there for this turn, trying to be quiet. If anything more is down below, so just a hide action for now.
Lorelei.
I do a swan dive right into the gold and start rolling around with Dibble's little thingy there. Sounded naughty, but it's good. No, actually, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and heal Meld for 1. That's all I got, man.
All right, Mel.
And then I'll roll around.
All right, and that's what I had to check on, because there was a down person. All right, we're out of initiative. There are no further enemies that present themselves. The dragon is
Meld,
dead.
join me.
And bleeding all over the coin.
That's okay. I can handle that.
And Mel all with the coins.
I'm going to throw my crappy copper crown on the ground and look for a brand new one.
All right, I'll take a quick AFK and then I'll tell you guys what you got.
All right.
So Meld can
Holy
swim.
shit.
Any of the treasure there in the water you can retrieve.
Mm.
This could have gone worse.
Yeah, it really could have. Try to get Andrews out of there. I was gonna have the fake one like sit over here and then try to distract him while I grabbed his spear and kind of like put it out there, like, hey, like try to fish him, back towards the edge. But unfortunately, he got took out before I even had the opportunity to do that.
Okay. Note to self, don't intimidate the dragon when half your party is 60 feet away.
The very
Yeah.
first turn, we sort of messed up by going over here.
Well, who knew?
He gives
I
you,
did
yeah,
kill
he
the
gives
thing.
you a pool to swim through, and you're like, all right, I might as well swim through it. You never know what happens.
I mean, you guys were all in the water, so I was hoping just to draw it this way until you were clear.
We
Oh,
would have to deal with that other thing if we didn't come over here.
I mean, I could have easily just flicked a couple of chromatic bolts to finish that thing. But you guys couldn't have known that.
Turns out it didn't have a high health pool.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh man, oh man.
And I think low challenge rating dragons have low health but high AC.
I was spot on with all the spells that I threw at it.
Yeah, that last spell I threw just went real wide. I mean, I went out doing like a 6-7 on the roll.
I had a crit and 2 times max damage.
I didn't kick that much treasure in, so like the people who lived made a pretty penny off of this.
Yeah.
Well, if you cast light on Melody, he'll gladly retrieve that treasure.
Well, I think it's just going to be a small shrine for Anders.
Yeah.
Kane, are you faction loot or random loot?
Random.
Okay. What I'm going to do here is keep it fair so those who are interested in random and were ever involved. Oh, I got you down for random, Roran. Sorry about that. Gets a chance at it. Meld, faction, or random?
I'll do faction since no one else will. Give it a try.
Okay. So when Trouble gets back, we'll get
I'm here.
gets back to your computer. We'll
Oh.
get Alfernog, Sean, and Roran. I
In the
think there's
call?
a yeah, so they can, because they show up, they would take part in the mass looting of the dragon's lair here, because they had some part in the overall adventure, and I think are the only other two that were random that have ever participated in this adventure, on top of the people who are already here. Okay, everyone who has faction, you don't get, everyone who's faction has no claim to random drop magic items, so you guys get a faction point.
All right.
And the random loot would also involve, let me get Alfernog and Roran in on the board here. And there is still money, gems, quite a lot. And everybody gets to participate in that.
So I have both Eddie and Sean in the call too.
Cool. I got both of you there on the loot pile. Here are the items that drop. Or the items that you find sifting through. For those of you who got coins, I'm gonna get you the coin value to split, and then there are gems as well. I'm gonna have each of you roll random on what value of gems you pull out as you grab handfuls and shove them in your pockets.
Okay.
This item drops.
Ooh. Dibble looks at that, but can't
This
touch
item
it.
drops.
Looks at that, but can't touch it.
This item drops. This item drops. Also, and you guys can tell what the potions are by just tasting a little bit. A potion of growth and a potion of greater healing.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I think he's allergic.
I would not have any interest in the pearl or the glasses, but the breastplate and the ring look really neat.
Yeah, and the
I would
breastplate
say
doesn't require identification. It's obviously an adamantine breastplate.
Um, so how is this being decided? Are we just talking about it now? Or,
Mhm.
uh,
However, you guys
Um,
want to work it out. Those who are doing random.
who has drop already?
Mhm.
And all those items are for the random people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone
Yeah,
who took
and
faction
who
points
are
doesn't
they here?
participate.
Alfernog,
Yep. Alfernog.
you.
Meld, Rorin.
Yeah.
So you want to just do D100s on what you want, and maybe find a way to limit it to 1 item per person.
okay, well, I'd say Roran is interested. Well, actually would like to say, would anyone want to check out what the goggles do?
Kane will put them on just to see if there's any obvious effect, but won't take them. He's not very interested.
Yeah,
Well-
like just to make sure what it is. Like,
Can you put
why
them
not try
on
it out?
and you find that you can see out 60 feet in black and white?
I tell everyone that it extends your vision somehow in the dark.
Very useful for a person who can't see in the dark.
Okay, so Roran already can see in the dark for black and white vision, so I think he figures that it's not going to help him too much.
Kane's uninterested in the glasses.
I'd say Roran would only be interested going for the pearl, maybe, just because he is a jeweler.
Pearl or a ring for more trolls?
Have you seen any of these things before, Miss Mortrose? Do they look familiar to you?
No, none of them. Though I can hazard a guess at the ring, since it's in some sort of brain pattern that it has to do with. I think you know it by now that I have pointed out.
We'll try it on.
Well, if it is. I might know for sure soon, though. She'll try on the ring for a moment.
Okay. How do you try to interact with the ring? Nothing happens when you put it on.
Trace a finger over the top a moment, perhaps.
You feel it try to pull your essence into itself, but nothing else.
Draws something in, some sort of life force. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at it later, closer. But I can't discern anything right now.
Well, I have no desire for the pearl or the goggles, but the ring and the breastplate look very interesting.
I have no interest for the armor, and I'm only interested in the gem.
Considering the ring pulls something in closer, and what I think to be as well something living, perhaps someone who's often close to targets should give it a try.
Could I do a wisdom check to see if I can sort of look at the pearl, if it has any defining characteristics? Or,
Yeah, I'll roll that for you.
Okay. Just because, like, background has a jeweler thing.
As a jeweler, okay. You can tell that it's a pearl. It doesn't seem to do anything else. It's just pretty and shiny. You can tell it's magical, though.
I guess well, I'd definitely be interested in that just to figure out what I can probably do with it later on. Maybe make it into a jewelry or something. Who knows?
Okay. Well, so who all's interested in the pearl?
Do you
I
mind
am.
if I try something with the pearl a moment?
Go ahead.
And she'll try to cast Charm Person on it.
On the pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. The pearl seems more favorable to you. Nothing else really happens, but you can feel, you feel a little bit more powerful when you hold it, like potential.
Well, nothing really happens when a spell is cast on it, but definitely feel like this is something for me. She'll hand the ring to whoever wants to give it a try.
Kane's interested in the ring and only the ring.
She'll hand it to Kane then.
Would anyone else like this item?
I'm only looking at the pearl. I don't really care for the ring.
I'd be satisfied with the breastplate if nobody else wants it.
I see
Alright,
no
if
reason
there's
to.
no objections, Kane will slip on the ring.
Would anyone other than me like to look at the pearl? Or is interested in the pearl?
I'm currently holding and interested in the pearl, and she'll say to you, I know you're interested in this, but my magic seems to resonate with this. Perhaps I could hold on to it for a while and maybe find out what it does, and then we can talk.
I can see that's reasonable. Though I am really proficient with making jewelries, and for that, if there's ever a chance, might make something out of it if we do discern what it can do.
And if it's some sort of effect that helps you when held, absolutely.
All right, then I'll just let her have it because I have no way of telling what it can do. So.
Okay. Who has what? Have you guys all determined everything?
And I guess I'll probably pick the goggles unless someone wants it.
The goggles and the breastplate are still in limbo.
Okay. So I'll start looking at the goggles. And try them on and see if anything happens to me. And I believe I see farther with it.
That is correct.
And so I say, these would be nice to carry around on a dark day.
No, Dibbler's faction. He's got no claim.
Ah, gotcha.
So you guys have everything divvied up then? Who Alfernog has the breastplate, right? Any discussion on that?
Don't Meld and...
No, Meld's faction.
Meld's faction.
Yep.
That's the way we make it easy. Those who want to negotiate can, those who don't just get what they pick.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to be looking at the
Sounds like Alfernog gets the breastplate. The goggles to Roran, is that right?
Yeah.
Discussion on that, okay. I'm going to assign, what I'm doing is assigning those to you in the handout so that I know who has what.
Okay.
Who has the ring? Was it Kane?
Yeah, I have the ring.
Okay. Got that. And Mortros has the gem then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Wow, that actually worked out well. 4 of you were randomly.
Soon I'll actually be able to discern what things do and such. And she'll tell Roran, If the gem does happen to be handy for me and not as much to you, I could give you this wand I picked up. Still haven't discerned exactly what it does, but it wasn't destroyed by the dragon.
I punch people for a living. I'm not interested in like wooden sticks. Other than Mammonite here, as he kind of
Fair
spins around
enough,
with his
but
staff.
still, even I don't know what it holds yet.
It wouldn't be worth it on me. I have no clue about how to cast spells.
Some of those items do require attunement as well, so that's something we can cover later on when you guys actually have the hour. You guys have the items assigned. We'll deal more with like experimentation and attunement and that stuff in a little bit. Let's get everybody else involved for a moment though. Do you guys see anyone who is missing that ever participated in the spider mines or the finding out about the expedition? I count, I believe, 9 people total.
Let's check the calendar.
Yeah, if you guys could check the calendar for me. I've got XP for the 6 who were here and involved. Killing the dragon and Asius, who was worth 192 experience.
Okay, was this in over 2 days or 3?
3.
It was over 2 days, but 3 sessions.
Okay, so
Okay.
here we go.
Actually, it was 3 days because you guys did take a rest in between on the spider mines. Yeah.
That's
Spider
192.
Mines was Colin is Kane, Dana is Aranis, Zamp is Meld,
Lorelei,
Lorelei, me,
Mortros, Anders.
Blake is Anders, and second part.
I am dead, so.
Yep.
You still get
Alfrenog
XP.
was there. Then
Leo.
Yeah.
Dibble.
Yeah. I think I got all 9. Looks like 9 people involved with this one. You just want to know for money split for the overall dragon loot. I don't want to exclude anybody on that. For the XP on just the kills, Mortros, Kane, Lorelei, Anders, Dibble, Meld, and that is everyone on that. 192 each.
Okay.
Let me get those totals updated, and then I'll go back through with the next sweep with quest complete. I should have just done that as well, but everybody gets quest complete. That's why I'm doing it this way. All 9 people. Okay. Actually, worth saying, and before I do that, let me get the money. Do things in order. As far as raw cash, here's how the money goes. You guys are going to roll random to see what gems you get, and you can examine them and see what you think they're worth as you go. I've come up with a handy-dandy randomizer for gems. But you don't know what their values are when you grab them, and you can make checks. I try to make it kind of interesting.
Roran's a jeweler. Would he be able to help us out here?
Yeah.
Yes, Roran could help. Okay, so that will make a difference. So basically this is everybody just shoveling handfuls of gems into their pockets. It was 361 gold, which doesn't seem like a lot, but a lot of the pile was just copper pieces and very old, antiquated, so there would be lesser value to whoever you're trying to give them to. Anyway, divided amongst 4 people is 40 gold, 1 silver, 1 copper. And that's across all 9 people. And then each of you roll 5d30.
Should we whisper it or just?
It can be public. It's because you don't actually know what reference it's referencing to. I made it random on my end, and I won't share that. So
5d30.
I tried to make it confusing because you
slash...
just don't know what you're getting.
You got that right. Roll. So it's slash roll and then 5 and then D30, right?
Yeah. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put everything, all the information right here where you guys can all see it and make sure that I've got it right. Wow, Meld, you got a crit and a fumble in there. And Laura, I got a whole bunch of 10s. Well, I hope 10's a valuable number for your sake, since everything you got was 10s. Dibble. Yes. And I'm glad you guys were all here to actually make these rolls. It would have sucked if you weren't here to represent yourself. Totals don't mean anything. I made it random. Does you guys' numbers look accurate? Do your numbers look accurate?
I can't. Wait,
Here, how about this?
I just need
It's a little messy, but check
Haynes
and make
is
sure your
right.
numbers.
Hey, Kane, can you move, please?
It's also in
Are
the
you
chat.
gonna roll?
There we go.
Are you gonna roll
My
for
fourth
Zet?
number
Yes.
is My fourth number is 29. At Mortros.
What did I put? 5? Oh. How did I do that? No?
Fourth number.
Fourth
19
number.
should be
What did I
20.
put? 29? Oh, 19, I see. Okay. Fix that. That's why I have you guys double check. Oh yeah, let me roll for Drizzt. Thanks. Thank you for that. Okay. Everything else looks right. You guys got handfuls of gems and jewels. I will compile those and tell you what they look like and all that, and get rolls from Roarin when you guys get back to town and have time to, you know, get your jeweler toolkit on that Roarin. You can kind of help people figure out what they've got, what kind of money they wind up with. I left that part up to the dice. I know it's confusing now, but it'll make sense when you get there.
Quest complete and stuff. You just have the 1 XP.
Quest complete. Here's what Quest complete does. And I am sad to see Anders die, so here's what we're going to do. Anders, if you're up for it, I know it's a Sunday night. I will run the other adventure that was made for newbies, and Anders, you can jump in on that with the new guy if you want to, unless it's too late for you. But the campaign does level up to 3 after that adventure occurs. So everything anyone accomplishes in that adventure, of course, you get that XP, and then you'll get the 900 at the end of that. So the quest complete is 900 experience for everyone in the entire campaign, because the whole campaign levels up to 3.
Okay, so we all get like an additional 900?
Everybody gets 900 XP, yep. Whether it's an all new characters start at level 3, so that's what I'm saying. So to make it
Gotcha.
Oh, I love
fair,
that then.
everyone who's here gets 900 as well. And that's the quest complete. It's to say adventurers in Red Larch have, the rumors go out across the entire Desserin Valley that an old Besolmer ruin has been discovered, hidden by an evil black dragon named Sthoma, and the dragon was slain. And so, you know, rumors ripple out from that region to all the neighboring cities, Mirabar and Neverwinter and Waterdeep. And you guys have made names for yourselves. Anyone who's involved or in the region of Red Larch, of course, that pulls new adventurers to Red Larch, and that explains why they'd be level 3. little stronger, a little better, and they would be called by this rumors of gold in the old Sthoma ruins that have been discovered, which leads into the storyline as the module continues.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's see here. Not quite level 4. I've got a little ways to go. But getting there though.
How are we doing retirement or death experience
Yeah,
after this?
yeah.
Because
Well, it's the same.
I was at 930 at that point.
For Anders, I
Yeah.
got you at 963.
Okay. So do I just split that in half and add 900, or?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
For a new character, yep. Although, and that's the caveat. That's the asterisk. The 900 XP comes out after this next adventure I'm about to run. Because if you're all level 3, it won't be a fun adventure.
Oh, well, I don't have a character ready, so
Okay.
I mean,
You can play Cal Mole if you want, or yeah, if it's too late, that's fine. I just hated to see somebody die. Wanted to see if you wanted to jump in to the next one.
now just I'll make a new character if you don't mind. Just roll
Yep.
for stats and stuff.
Sure.
Can't look after Constance. Don't worry,
You can-
buddy.
You can just delete Calmul too. I don't want to play with him.
He's done. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we do have this to do still. So we've got a fallen adventurer.
I tried to save you.
Me too, man. I mean, I dove right after the Black Dragon there to try and save you.
Gotcha.
Don't worry about it.
You did.
Yeah.
When were you born, Anders?
I have that. Hold on.
And you just hit 3, didn't you?
Yep. So Anders was born 1357. He was 20, so 1337 at some point. I don't
Look on the
I don't
calendar
have
and
a-
roll
I
a
can-
d12 and a d30. How's that?
Sure.
And then let me know what that is as I type this in here, if you don't mind.
2. So Alturiak.
And then a 30 the 9th. All right. 1337.
Yes.
Died, and what's today's date? Myrtle 20th? 19th?
20th.
20th.
Hopefully I roll well on the attributes. Maybe. Please.
So, I hope you do too. I
Well,
liked
thank
Yeah,
Anders.
it never works that way, but I'm gonna.
You got a
Yeah.
lot of cool stuff going on there, but yeah, death
It's
is
always the
Yeah.
standard array.
Roll with my luck, man. Get an 18. Come
Let
on,
me
I
get you a
believe
new
in you.
sheet assigned,
I'll give-
and then I'll
Give
take
some
you
of my luck.
Yeah, I had a lot of irons in the fire. I got, I think, a little too connected to that character, so I'm gonna stop doing
You're-
that.
poor baby.
You should be connected to your character. You should want it to live, but
I don't
Wow.
like the feeling when it dies.
yeah.
So,
Well, that's what
Yeah.
gives all the value, though. Well, if you're not connected, it's not fun. Like Cal Mole, I could tell you weren't into it.
Hey Ben, that's Blake's first D&D character he's ever lost.
Oh, well, that
Oh.
sucks.
yeah.
That happens all the time, man.
That was a first for
Yeah,
you,
man.
huh? I thought everybody had lost one except
Yeah,
for
No,
I
he was a
played-
virgin, man.
I've been
Ouch.
playing for over a year, and that's
Yeah.
my first one.
Hey,
well,
Geo
then
was
you've been
my
pretty
first
lucky.
too. It hurts.
It does.
The first one is the hardest.
First
After
one
that,
is the
they're
hardest.
Just, you always have to have backups. Like I've got two characters right now because if one dies, I've already got the other one ready.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
I've
need
had a
to.
very cruel first DM.
Go ahead and roll. I'm
Pepper
ready
plants
for
is
it.
Many
Well.
characters.
I mean, I think my first character died to a poison needle trap.
Don't die to traps. That's the worst. At least you died to a dragon. That's epic.
So 6 isn't too bad.
Yeah,
6 would get you an 18 to start at least. Otherwise,
said
I don't know if
6
that's
isn't
much better.
terrible.
yeah, gives you that +4.
Yeah,
And
I'll
you
do
can
that.
maybe up that 9 to something like 10, 12 maybe.
I'll go ahead and
Two isn't
record
that
set
bad.
6, and if you decide that point buy is better or standard is better, you can switch to that.
I'll see what I'm gonna play because I
Remember, the
have.
race you're choosing only gets 2+ wounds.
Yeah,
Oh, you already got that picked. All right.
yeah. I mean, I already have it. I just don't have a backstory. I can type it up, or I can make a character real quick if you're taking a little AFK. But
Totally your call.
Also,
This is for level 1 peoples. Level 1, level 2.
I'm not sure if you
And
want
Laura.
to do this in another session or such, but with the 900 experience, I'll be level 4 and able to ritually identify things if I use some of the gold.
Let's do that next session. We'll do that as the
Gotcha.
start. And we'll, because there's a bunch of people who rolled to get in and didn't get in. So let's put a pin in that. You guys come out celebrating, coming out of the ruins, celebrating a little bit bittersweet, having lost one.
Mhm.
You did discover the whereabouts of the missing expedition, but you can tell the dwarves about their ancient heritage, the Beselmer ruins that you found down there. You come back and make contact with your faction contact, Zeta, for most of you, as it were. Those of you who have chose faction instead of random, you get a faction point. So you've got that to choose, and that's the thing. Next session, we will cover identification of the magic items that were found and the handing over of, because it's not like you just I pick Elven Cloak and poof, there it is in your hands. You have to talk to your faction liaison, and we will play that out. So that will be next session.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you, Dibble. Fuck.
No problem.
There were almost 2 losses there. Very close.
Almost. Now it's partially my own fault because I really.
I think I've made
Yeah,
up
I
for
was-
the snake cult thing now.
Why weren't you healing her like from beforehand? That's that's what I was
Well,
surprised about.
because I held it ready to action because I kept waiting for that dragon to pop
But
up so I could
If the
blast.
dragon
and I-
popped up and you didn't kill it, you'd be dead anyway.
Right. So okay, so if I could have brought her up, but then then I risk the dragon coming up and getting us both anyway if I do that.
Okay, yeah, I
So,
understand.
it's kind of a
Yeah.
I mean,
It
no
was
one's expecting.
It was risky
some-
either way, and
it
I
was
don't
risky
blame you.
either
someone
way,
roll a crit one.
and that's why I checked to make sure. Okay, it looked like she might recover on her own. I'd rather wait for that and save the 2 spells, so I can do a little bit more with it. But I was like, oh crap, crit fail. I'm
Also,
like, damn
that
it.
critical fail, yes. Every
That's what
time.
did it.
Wow.
One
Every
advantage
hit
about being a
critical.
halfling, get that reroll and they.
It's true. Luckstone is also a thing that you might want to look at grabbing.
So Ben, Roran is like level 3 pushing 4, especially after this session. So I can drop out if other people want to play on another character. I
That's
mean,
your
Yeah,
choice.
I'm also 2
I
Yeah,
was-
I have-
level
I was one of the
regardless.
people who would automatically be in, but
Right.
wouldn't make
Um,
sense.
I've got Roran at. Where are you, Roran? Yeah, you'd be
I have-
level 3.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
I'd
that
be-
if you want to play and get in there because you are a part of the storyline for Bjorn, right? Because he's in if he wants to
yeah.
play.
that is true.
I'm okay with it. I just didn't want a whole team of level 4s. It would be boring for you guys. But just 1-3 in with a couple others. It's insurance that we probably won't have anybody die. So I'm okay with that. That's totally your choice, though. So
Yeah,
we'll
the
call that
cost-
session there. I'm going to stop Twitch, and unless there's any other work I need to do, we're going to call that one there, and then I'll call for see who's here for the next round.
All
All right, guys. Thanks for playing, and sorry to see another character death.
Can you put another sheet up for me?
I did.
And I'll
Yeah.
just another one, and I'll just roll for an alt right away because I want to save this guy and
I've
until
got
later.
Marie.
Right, that's Kalmul. I was
Yeah.
changing his name
So
around.
so you want me to delete him and just give you a new fresh sheet because everybody's allowed 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what
That's
you were
what I
saying to
want.
delete him. I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so he's gone. I need another sheet.
Yes, please.
And you want to roll on that?
Yes. If you don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Set 6.
Yes. Set 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Got a good set there. Okay. I'll record that, get it set up. Okay.
Thank you.
You're all set. Anything else that you do for that session before we go into the next?
Just want to make sure the faction points, are they adjusted the way you wanted them, or
Yeah, I just went through and redid them.
Yep.
not
So
a
if
problem?
you-
Okay,
yep.
I wasn't sure. I know you mentioned that before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had me do that before the beginning of the game.
Yep.
So they're all updated.
So for example, you can now get 4 potions for 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And there's no discount for being associated with a faction. I took that out until I have time to really look that over and decide.
All right.
I'm going to end the call, though, so we could take a quick break,
Yeah.
get your drinks, get your snacks, and then I'll make a call for whoever's in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a whole new group. Well,
Yeah.
with Roran, but yeah. Oh, and
Yeah,
Aranis, Dana, if you're up for it. Okay. See you guys
I'll
in a
be
minute.
watching. Thank you
All
for
right.
the session.
Have